but for the sake of tradition, inshallah, let me say a couple of words. Where are the gifts Sohbet about the war of Canakkale? Bismillah. We want, what came to my heart when we're making zikr is we want a little bit of their zikr, a little bit of their remembrance of Allah when they are fighting. A little bit. We cannot carry everything. But we want a little bit of their love, a little bit of their bravery to carry through. There were so many battalions. There were so many people that were fighting in it. There were so many Sufi orders that were fighting in it. Because it's an attack on the Khalifa that Shaykh Effendi said, if that crossed over, which Canakkale, the straits are it's very narrow. Once they cross that, they can go straight to Istanbul and bring down the Khilafah. But they stopped them there. So it was very important. And like I said, before I went there a couple of years ago, because Shaykh Effendi kept talking about it and we experienced a little bit, it seemed as if there's always this soft rain that is falling there. There's always a coolness that is there. There is always a peace, but it's a very strong, heavy peace that there is there. They are making this war to be something that is nationalistic instead of something that belongs to the whole ummah. It's not about one country, one homeland. It's about Khilafat, it's about the whole Muslim world. And Shaykh Effendi said, at that time, so many Muslim countries, they were under the ruling and the power of Western countries, and they fooled so many Muslims also to fight against the Khalifa. And some, when they realized it was too late, some when they realized and they say, we're not going to fight against them. Like, there was a group of Indian Muslims that was in the fighting for the British, and they said, no, we're not going to fight against the Khalifa. The British lined them up on the wall and shot them all dead. But those ones are the shaheeds of Canakkale as well. When the Ummah felt that we were one, even when we're under attack. Now we're not under attack like that, but we're in a million pieces. Everyone is fighting for their homeland. No one is fighting for the sake of the flag of the Prophet ﷺ. Okay. So, we were there during the anniversary also. But the flavor of Islam is taken out from there. The flavor of Khilafat is taken out. You see more of a country fighting its war, not as a ummah fighting for the sake of Islam. So that is unfortunate. Inshallah, it will change. And we were there, we made zikr there, we went inside the trenches. We saw certain things, we felt certain things. So many, they are just there, they are buried there. Muslims are not honoring it. You know who's honoring it? The Christians. The West, especially Anzac, Australia and New Zealand country. They cleaned up the place, they said this is where they died, this is where this fighting happened. They cleaned it up, they put a nice memorial so that people go and they remember, they connect. They go all the way from the end of the world to come there to pay tribute there. And they put their names there. Where are the names of the Muslim soldiers? Gone. It's not gone, they know. But any connection to our glorious past has to be cut so that the Muslims are not feeling that passion, that lifeline. So in that way it is sad, because they were not fighting for country, they're fighting for Islam. They're not fighting for a flag, they're fighting for the Prophet ﷺ. And any Muslim must feel that. So imagine is unbelievers, they're going there and they feel power there, coming back. And they are there, and they were also honoring the Muslim soldiers that are there. Imagine if the Muslims start going there. What kind of spirit will be given to us? This is the whole point also. Don't go to these power centers. Don't go to these power stations, they say. Don't go to these tombs. What are you, a worshipper of tomb? Don't go to these places. Don't go to our histories. Don't go to these places where the holy ones they are. Your faith is enough. It is not. May Allah increase our faith, inshallah. Amen. May their himmat reach to us. Amen. May their prayers reach to us, that in these days our hands are tied and we cannot fight against injustice as they did. May they pray for us, inshallah. Amen. And give us more faith that when the time comes we will not fail. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough.